YouTube, what's up? It's over. It's over for Walmart. I'm gonna miss Walmart. I really am. It is what it is. It's kind of like I was at a point where it was time to move on, something different anyway, because Walmart, it's a cap off with your money, and there's no room to make more money. So, you know, the money was decent. It really was. And, you know, I appreciate the time that I had to get the little money that I did make while I was on the account. But I got the call yesterday from my DM, like, hey man, I got some bad news. I'm like, hold up, no, I ain't did nothing. So that's when he told me. He was like, yeah, the contract or whatever is up. Walmart is done with for now. So it's time to move on. It's time to move on. So I talked to him about, you know, Northeast Regional, because that's what I'd be going back on. It's Northeast Regional. And you know, we had a discussion about me getting home, because that was a huge problem when I was on Northeast Regional. They run you all over the place, and it's not that they were running you all over the place, because the next problem I'm gonna get to is the money. But it's the simple fact that you would be somewhere far and you need to get home, which I stay in North Carolina. If I'm in Maine and I got 14 hours left, I'm not making it home. See what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, I'll get you home. And then he was like, also the freight's a lot different as far as money wise. Freight's been good, but they'll tell you anything, man. I'm telling you, when you having these conversations with DMs, recruiters, or whatever, like, just know that they will tell you anything. And so me not being green no more, I'm like, yeah, I understand that, you know, it might be good for a day or two or whatever, but for the most part, overall, is the freight. It's not even the freight. It's, you know, getting a live load. You know, some of the places they book you at, and it's taking 5 hours to get loaded. You know what I mean? So that kills your clock. That way you can't get the miles that you need. You can't knock the miles out that you need. So he was like, yeah, he wanted to talk to me. Would I be interested in training? So that came out of nowhere. I'm like, you know, they usually ask people. I heard you could be a trainer in 3 months at Western Express. They're gonna ask you. They're gonna be asking you. My trainer told me that he was like, they're gonna be asking you to train, and they never did. But here I am at 6 months, and he said, yeah, you qualify to be a trainer. You got the miles. You've been here a while or whatever, and you know, I guess I've been doing good. You know, no accidents or anything like that. So he was like, it's up to you if you consider that. Then you know, the trainers are priority as far as getting the miles. You get paid your student miles. So I don't know what y'all think. I'm thinking about it, because I gotta, you know, I don't want to do it, but you know, like I said before, sometimes you gotta do stuff you don't want to do to get ahead. So what I'm thinking about doing is doing it. It's either that or moving on, and I might be doing that until I move on. You see what I'm saying? Because I know solo, Northeast solo, not gonna make no money. Now I've seen good checks. not gonna say that it was all bad when I was doing Northeast Regional, because I've seen 2 or 3 good checks, which ain't nothing. But you gotta understand, I moved to the Walmart account, but it's been bad too. It's been a couple checks that was like, I can't do nothing with this. So I definitely have to do something. And I got the camera at a different angle, so trying this out, see how this works, because the light, and you see I got my curtain closed and I got the other curtain pulled back. But I noticed in my last video it's kind of been fuzzy. I could actually probably turn around. It's kind of been fuzzy, and it's looking like poor quality. And I got a okay camera, but yeah. So I might be training, because I got a family to feed, and you know, as y'all know, like, I like to help people, you know. So I feel like, I mean, in my head I'm like, you only been doing it 6 months. How you gonna, you know, be a trainer, you know? But, you know, by the book, if you got this amount of miles, you could be a trainer. And, you know, I watch a lot of videos with, you know, new trainers and things like that, and I always said it's crazy. Like, you got a trainer that's 22 years old, which I'm not 22 years old, but you got trainers that's very young, and they made a good point. It was like, you can't even get your license until you're 21, your commercial driver license to drive over the road until you're 21, and you got trainers just turning 21, 22 or whatever, and it's just crazy. They say the blind leading the blind, and it's very true. You know, you're gonna have 2 new people in a truck together, which I know the job now. Now, I'm not saying I know everything about trucking, but I know the job, and it's really, after you doing it for 3 months, you should know the job, honestly. But I've been doing it for 6 months now, and I do know the job, and I have gotten pretty good with backing, and now I get out of the truck a lot and help people with backing as it is. So, you know, I think I can handle it. And we'll see, because he was like, this is the last load. The load I'm about to go pick up now to go home with, which I'm not going home with it. I'm taking it to the Walmart DC, and then I'm a bobtail home. It's my last load, so I was like, dang, I thought it was gonna be like next week or something like that. But nah, it was like, this would be your last load. So I'll be pushing on to the terminal next week and making a decision. And I still don't know. I'm gonna give myself over the weekend to think what I want to do, if I want to give, because I've been giving it a lot of thought. Like, do I want to try solo again just to see what it's, you know, what it's hitting for? But I can't afford to miss. At the same time, I can't afford to miss, because bills don't stop. Also, I'm gonna miss bobtailing home. Now I'm gonna have to take a load home, so now I'm gonna have to find a new place to park. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a new place to park. It's all good. I like my back being against the wall sometimes, because it's just new doors are open, and you go harder to find your next steps and what you're about to be doing. And like I said, I needed more money in the beginning, so I'm not going to drag this video out. I just wanted to put that out there, Hey, if you're on the Walmart account and you work for Western Express and they haven't gave you a phone call, just beware that you might get the phone call, you might not, but prepare just in case, because it's going to change for you. It's going to change for you. Anyway, if you're a driver, drive safe out there. If you're in school and you're trying to get your CDLs, study. Go ahead and study this weekend. That way you can, be on it, man. You can be on it when it's time to test. You can pass it with flying colors. Like this video. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. If you like trucking content, hit all the buttons, So I'll holler at y'all in the next one. Peace.